Have you ever considered how life would be if your home was taken away and you were forced to live on foreign land? Imagine, if you will, the outskirts of Tripoli, Lebanon. A place where asphalt roads give way to dusty trails, leading to a sprawling refugee camp. This is no ordinary camp. This is a place where generations have been born and raised, a testament to the resilience of human spirit under the most challenging circumstances. Here, nestled in the heart of the Middle East, is a microcosm of the region's complex history and politics. This camp, initially a temporary refuge, has evolved into a permanent residence for thousands. Among the maze of makeshift homes live Palestinians, Syrians, and even some Lebanese themselves. An air of uncertainty hangs heavy over the camp. These are people who have fled from attacks and assaults, seeking refuge in a place where they are not entirely welcome. They are the displaced, the stateless, living on borrowed land with the hope of a better tomorrow. Opportunities here are few and far between. Gaining citizenship is an uphill battle and employment prospects are bleak. The healthcare system is stretched thin, and quality education is a privilege few can afford. What was once a refuge has become a prison of sorts, a place where dreams of a better life are often overshadowed by the harsh realities of daily existence. Despite these adversities, a sense of community prevails. The people here share more than just their displacement. They share a collective dream, a longing for a homeland they can call their own, a free Palestine. It's a dream that resonates through the narrow alleyways of the camp, echoes in the laughter of children playing in the dust, and lingers in the quiet conversations of the elders as they reminisce about a home they once knew. In this harsh reality, the dream of returning to a free Palestine remains a distant beacon of hope for these people. To truly comprehend the struggles these refugees face, we'll hear directly from those who have experienced it. In the heart of the camp, the echoes of laughter, whispers of sorrow, and the rustling of everyday life paint a poignant picture of resilience. The voices we're about to hear are not just voices, they are stories. Stories of families uprooted, lives disrupted, and dreams deferred. Let's start with Ahmed. He's a father of 3 from Syria, who often recalls the life he once knew before the war. He talks about his children's longing for their homeland, a place they barely remember. We had a house, a car, a life. Now we have a tent, a few possessions, and each other. We're alive, but are we truly living? Ahmed asks, his voice a symphony of sorrow and strength. Next we hear from Fatima, a Palestinian woman whose eyes bear the weight of a home she's never seen. She was born here, in the camp, and has only known this life. I've grown up hearing stories of Palestine. The olive groves, the ancient cities, it's a dream I carry in my heart, she says, her voice filled with longing and a fierce determination. But it's not just about longing for a past life or a homeland unseen, it's about the daily struggle for survival. Meet Ali, a Lebanese refugee whose dreams of becoming a doctor were shattered by the harsh realities of camp life. I wanted to heal, to help, but there's little opportunity here. I've become a handyman, fixing what I can within the camp. It's not the dream I had, but it's the life I've got, he says, a testament to the adaptability of the human spirit. Each of these stories is a thread in the tapestry of the refugee experience. They speak of longing, loss, survival, and resilience. In the face of adversity, they find strength in their community, in their culture, and in their dreams of a better future. And then there's Sarah, a young Syrian girl who dreams of becoming a teacher. I want to help other children learn so they can dream too, she says, her voice brimming with hope, a beacon of light in the stark reality of the camp. These stories are a snapshot into the lives of those living on the edge, caught in the crossfire of conflict and displaced from their homes. They are a testament to the human spirit's determination to endure, to adapt, and to dream. As we listen to these personal accounts, we're reminded of our shared humanity. We're reminded that behind every statistic, every headline, there's a human story. A story of struggle, yes, but also a story of resilience, of hope, and of the unyielding will to survive and thrive. Each story is a testament to their resilience and the human spirit's determination to survive. Let's delve deeper into the living conditions within the camp. Imagine a city within a city, a labyrinth of narrow alleyways shrouded in a constant haze of dust and hope. This is the reality of life inside the refugee camp, where the streets are lined with makeshift houses stacked one on top of the other, a testament to human resilience. The structures, pieced together from scraps of metal, wood, and cloth, offer little protection against the harsh elements, yet they are called home by many. Basic necessities that we often take for granted are scarce here. Clean water, a fundamental human right, is a luxury. The water that does trickle from shared taps is often contaminated, leading to widespread health issues. Electricity, too, is erratic at best, with power cuts a daily occurrence. Yet, amid the darkness, a flickering candle often casts its hopeful glow. Food, too, is a constant struggle. With limited resources and opportunities for employment, many families rely heavily on aid organizations for their daily meals. The camp's markets, though vibrant and bustling, often lack the variety and nutrition necessary for a balanced diet. Safety and security within the camp are also pressing concerns. With no formal law enforcement, tensions can escalate quickly, leading to bouts of violence. The camp's inhabitants live under a constant cloud of uncertainty, never knowing when their already difficult lives might be further disrupted. Education, a beacon of hope in this grim reality, is often compromised. The cramped classrooms struggle to accommodate the growing number of children, and the lack of resources hampers the quality of education. Yet, in the face of such adversity, the human spirit refuses to be broken. Children's laughter echoes through the narrow alleys, the aroma of freshly baked bread wafts through the air, and the rhythm of life continues unabated. This is a community that, despite the harsh conditions, continues to endure, to hope, and to dream. Despite the harsh conditions, the will to survive and hope for a better future persists. The dream of a free Palestine is a common thread that binds every refugee in this camp. It is a dream that transcends generations, a shared longing that permeates every conversation, every gaze directed towards the distant horizon. A dream, however, that seems as elusive as the mirage of an oasis in a desert. This longing for a homeland that many of these refugees have never seen, yet hold dear in their hearts, is not just about the physical space. It's about the concept of self-determination, of being able to shape their own destiny without the constraints of foreign occupation or the restrictions of a refugee status. Historically, the Palestine conflict has been a complex tapestry woven with threads of political, religious, and ethnic differences, interspersed with the hues of colonial legacy and geostrategic interests. The formation of Israel in 1948 displaced hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, and the subsequent wars and conflicts have only added to the refugee crisis. Politically, the path to a free Palestine has been fraught with challenges. Despite numerous resolutions and peace processes, a viable solution to the conflict seems a distant dream. The refugees in this camp and millions like them scattered across the Middle East bear the brunt of this political impasse. In the face of these overwhelming odds, the dream of a free Palestine may seem impossible, yet it persists. It's the dream that fuels the resilience of these refugees, the dream that echoes in the lullabies sung to the Palestinian children born in these camps. The dream that is etched in the lines of the old, who remember a home they once had. Yes, it's a dream that may seem distant, but it's a dream that is alive, breathing life into the spirits of these refugees. It is the dream of freedom, of self-determination, of a homeland where they belong. It's a dream that remains unfulfilled, yet refuses to die. The dream of a free Palestine remains a beacon of hope for these refugees, a hope that one day they will return home. We've journeyed through the lives of these refugees, but their stories are far from over. We've ventured into the heart of a refugee camp, a place where journalists rarely tread, and found not just a temporary shelter, but a home to generations. We've heard personal accounts of loss, resilience, and an unwavering dream of a free Palestine. These stories, though unique, echo the experiences of countless refugees worldwide. They stand as stark reminders of the harsh realities faced by those displaced from their homes. Stripped of their homeland, living on borrowed ground, they face insurmountable barriers to citizenship, employment, healthcare, and education. Yet in the midst of such adversity, the human spirit prevails. A shared dream of returning to a free Palestine unites them, even as the odds seem stacked against them. As we step away from this camp, we carry with us a deeper understanding of the human cost of conflict. Remember, these stories are not just anecdotes, they are the reality for millions of people worldwide.